You're listening to the 10 podcast where we teach, empower, and nurture minds. Today, I would like to welcome you back to the Nurturing Children's Confidence series, episode 11. And in this week's episode, we're going to talk about a topic that can make a big difference in how our children view themselves and their abilities. We're talking about the concept of reflective practice, which is a tool that helps children build confidence by encouraging them to look back on their actions, learn from them, and grow.
Welcome to the 10 Podcast, where we teach, empower, and nurture minds. This podcast is dedicated to providing parents and educators with valuable tips, strategies, and insights to support children and young with or without special educational needs. Your host is Jahseen Foster, a qualified special educational needs teacher and a certified children's coach. Join us as we explore ways to install confidence and self-esteem in children from a young age.
Reflective practice is all about taking a little time to pause, think about what we did, and ask ourselves, what went well? What could I do differently next time? For children, this practice helps them to become more aware of their strengths and identify the areas where they can improve. It can also be a skill that not only boosts confidence, but also help them to become lifelong learners. Let us start by breaking down exactly what reflective practice is. So when we introduce reflective practice to our children, we can say that reflective practice is a simple habit of thinking back on an experience to learn from it. It might be a success, a mistake, or even something in between. Reflective practice teaches us to look for patterns, notice what worked well, and then think about how we might do things differently next time. Tell your children, reflective practice is like a mirror. When we look in a mirror, we see ourselves and we can notice details that we might miss otherwise. Reflective practice is like holding the mirror to our actions and choices and our behaviors. It gives us a chance to look carefully and understand what we've done, what experience we've had, and help us to see the areas where we are shining and other areas that we might want to try and improve next time. Imagine a child who had a rough day at school because they got frustrated with a difficult math problem. Instead of giving up or feeling bad, they could take a few moments to think, what was challenging? Did I ask for help? Did I have enough resources? What can I try differently next time? By doing this, they can learn that it's okay to find things hard and that there are ways to approach challenges that can help them to feel more prepared and confident in the future. So let us look at why reflective practice is considered to be a powerful confidence builder. When children learn to reflect on their actions, they start to see that each time they have an experience, it's a learning opportunity. They realize that they don't have to get everything right the first time or all the time. And they will learn that mistakes are just a part of the learning process. This awareness helps children to feel more in control of their own growth and build their confidence to try new things. So reflective practice is like planting seeds in a garden. Each time we look back and learn something new, we plant a seed of confidence. As we keep reflecting, those seeds grow into strong, confident plants. These plants show us what we are capable of. Over time, children who practice reflective practice build a garden of confidence, full of experience that remind them of how much they have learned and grow. Think of a child learning to ride a bike. At first, they might struggle and fall off. But when they reflect, they might realize that, I was going too fast, or I wasn't balancing my leg properly. Each time they think about what went wrong and adjust, they get better. Over time, they gain confidence because they see that each reflection helped them to learn something new. This makes them feel capable, and then they start believing in their abilities to master new skills. So now let's look at how us parents, carers, and educators can help our children to build reflective habits. As parents and carers, we play a huge role in guiding children to reflect, and we can make it fun and engaging so that they can look forward to it. Start with simple questions. Encourage children to ask themselves questions like, what went well today? Or what was tricky about this? Simple question help them to start thinking about their day without feeling overwhelmed. You can ask these questions during bedtime or even on the drive from school. At dinner, you might ask, what's something you're proud of today? This can get them thinking about their achievements, no matter how small, and help them to see their day from a positive angle. Another fun way to encourage reflection is by helping children to keep a journal. They can draw, write, or even use stickers to express what they learned or how they felt. This makes reflection creative and something they can look forward to doing. In their journal, they might write, today I felt happy because I helped my friend with a game. This builds a record of their positive experiences, which in return, they can look back at it and feel proud. Modeling reflection is another way of encouraging children to take part in reflective practice. Children learn by example, so when we show them how we reflect, it encourages them to do the same. Share moments with them when you've used reflective practice. For example, you might say, today I found it hard to finish a big project, so I took a break and asked for help. And next time, I'll remember that it's okay to take things one step at a time. Another means of helping children to take on reflective practices, celebrating efforts and growth, not just success. When children know that efforts and growth are valued, they feel more encouraged to try new things without fear of failure. Remind them that each reflection, each effort helps them to grow, even if they don't succeed straight away. So parents, remember to make reflective practice fun. Now, reflection does not have to feel like a task. We can make it enjoyable, even playful, so children feel excited to reflect. Get a small box and fill it with question prompts on little slips of paper. Each evening, your child could pick one slip and answer a question. It could be simple as, what made you smile today? Or what's one thing you've learned? This makes reflection feel like a fun activity instead of a chore. You can try the rose, thorn, and bud exercise. At the end of the day, ask your child to share their rose, something good that happened, their thorn, a challenge they face, and their bud, something they're looking forward to. This helps children to reflect in a balanced way, recognizing both the positive and the challenging parts of their day. Storytelling is a great way to share reflection. Ask your children to tell a story about something they did that day. Storytelling makes reflection feel more creative, and it helps children to process their experience in a relaxed way. As they tell the story, you can gently prompt them to think about what they've learned and how they felt and what they can do better next time. Let us recap. Reflective practice is a simple but powerful tool to help children build confidence. When children learn to look back on their actions and choices and behaviors, they realize that they are able to grow and learn from them. Parents, carers, and educators, remember, encouraging reflective practice can help children build a mindset of growth, resilience, and self-belief. It's a gift that will serve them well through their lives. Thank you for tuning into the 10 podcast. Remember, if you feel like you need more guidance on helping your children to develop confidence and self-esteem, feel free to reach out. Let's work together to empower the next generation to believe in themselves and their unique abilities. See you next time. Take care.
To make the most of today's episode, download additional resources or contact Jahseen at www.tenyourmind.com. That's TEN yourmind.com. You can also visit www.coachjahseen.com for more information.